With profound humble gratitude and love to all venerated enlightened masters, we bow to the Almighty in soulful gratefulness for gifting us with their holy blessed presence. May all beings be awakened by their divine grace.
Part 4 of 4.
Etc.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programas offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule.
저희 방송은 다양한 언어를 제공합니다. 다음을 참고하세요. suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Blessed be the brother who is called enemy, because in him we see our faults, and thus will be able to correct them. Please continue watching for more fascinating teachings from Quetzalcóatl Vegetarian.
Vegan, be a gift to our world.
When visiting the Mexican Central Highlands, show gratitude to the kind locals by saying Tantiri Chamadi, which means thank you very much in the Otomi language. I am Savina. The peaceful Otomi First Nation people appreciate your compassion to our animal friends and join you in following the life-saving vegan diet. May God awaken everyone to the harmfulness of eating animal people flesh, to themselves, spiritually and physically, to our earthly co-inhabitants, as well as to the environment, and may they quickly change to a benevolent vegan diet. Welcome to The People, Discourses from Así Hablaba Quetzalcóatl, Thus Spoke Quetzalcóatl, Part 2 of 2 on Words of Wisdom. Así Hablaba Quetzalcóatl, Thus Spoke Quetzalcóatl is a beautiful tale that offers upliftment to all truth seekers yearning for spiritual understanding. In this book, we follow the travels of the legendary Aztec god Quetzalcóatl, who is the story's enlightened master. In his offering of discourses to earnest seekers, we see that Quetzalcóatl highlights the importance of the inward journey. Transcending both time and space, this journey connects us with the inner heavenly light and music. Thus, the words from Así Hablaba Quetzalcóatl illuminate one's spiritual endeavors with profound truth. Let us continue with selections from Así Hablaba Quetzalcóatl, Thus Spoke Quetzalcóatl, with insightful wisdom on how many types of people you least expect can help you on your spiritual path. The voice of your own light. And Quetzalcóatl was talking to his brothers on a square of Tolan like this. Yesterday I entered the city of the sleeping men, with emplacement in the valley of life, surrounded by ramparts of illusion. When I crossed its doors, many surrounded me and said, "Talk to us about your world, that one which spreads out beyond our nights, where there is a light illuminating everything from the inside." They have told us that obscurity does not exist there, not even in the deepest caves, and that one could look into the inside, just as here we look towards the outside. And many were the ones who kept jumping by my side. Afterwards, I went to a square where I sat down surrounded by all of them, and so I spoke to them. Brothers from this place, where night does exist, you are in need of the night yet, to understand the day, and of obscurity, to feel the light. Nevertheless, times will come in which you will know its value, and then you will eternally live surrounded by it. You still need hate to understand love, and struggles in order to know the value of peace, and of stumbles so that, day by day, you may rise up. Let it be known to you that I come to visit you, and many are the things I bring to you from that place. Many of you, just by listening to me, will set me a place within your hearts, and will light a flame on your souls. Others will wake up winds which will extinguish it. The latter, when intending to exile me, will be exiling themselves, and upon wanting to hurt me, will be hurting themselves. I am no other than the voice of their own light, and I pretend nothing but to call it to illuminate them. We truly are that inner heavenly light which illuminates everything and holds up everything. With the arrival of enlightenment, consciousness becomes awakened in a natural way, just like a flower opening up to the daylight. Nevertheless, this is not the end, but the beginning, since now we must grow and bear fruit, so that later on we may give such fruit away to benefit others, just out of love for them. Blessed brother enemy. One day they asked Quetzalcóatl, Master, are you with the humble ones? And he answered them, Those humble of heart already have good company in their humility. Nevertheless, many are the ones who are alone, because they haven't reached her yet. I am with those who detest me, because they are the ones whom I need the most, and who need me. Those are the ones who will tell me yet the wrongs in me, and thus I will be able to clean them. Because a friend will always tell you about the good, and will hide the bad within you. But an enemy instead will always tell you the bad, hiding your good qualities. Blessed be the brother who is called enemy, because in him we see our faults, and thus will be able to correct them. Indeed, I tell you that in the beyond one should be more grateful towards an enemy than towards a friend. When there is sincerity, even the worst enemy becomes our master. It is important for the disciple to prove temperance and determination of wanting, in order to know his real self to himself, to become empty to contain life. Youth. His brothers in Tolang begged him to talk about youth, and so Quetzalcóatl was telling them, Look at nature, because it is eternal youth. Youth is the impulse and the renewal of the seasons and of the generations of men. It is changing a worn-out tunic for a new one to start another cycle. Some have said youth is blind, but instead I will tell them, do you see more by any chance? Youth is blamed for many things. Nevertheless, efforts are not saved in keeping it. And instead of offering a world filled with love to it, they shake its newly born stem once and again, and they overload it with the weight of their chores. Is it perhaps that they don't understand that their children were their grandparents, and that you will become children of your children? Why then don't you sow the good, so that when you return to life once more, you may be able to reap the crop of your sown field, thus building up a temple instead of a rampart? And you, young ones, don't conform with being just twigs and grow to the height your parents have set for you. Be as a palm trees, which, transcending their difficulties, place their branches within the clouds and the sky. Take examples of rectitude from them and be straight in your thoughts and in your acts. And once your generation becomes calmed down by the years, remain open so that the new youth may find in you the support that was denied to you. It is the force that lacks age. It is our inner nature looking for the inner heavenly light. It is the seed that once it has germinated does not rest until it comes out from darkness, becoming newly born to light.
If someone is a friend of mine, they are going to love animals. It's kind of a prerequisite. Elaine Hendricks, vegan.
Delightful viewers, it was a joy to have your company today for Words of Wisdom. Coming up next is The Typewriter, a revolutionary invention of its time, part 2 of 2, right after Noteworthy News. May the brightness of the heavenly lights be your inspiration always.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/WOW.